So, what would you say to the people that are watching or listening to this that definitely think that this is a good idea and it's something that they want to pursue? What what would you look for in somebody that you might want to partner up with?
I mean, you need to find someone who kind of plays off of your strengths, but also, where they have their strengths is where your weaknesses is. Like Imogen is really great at doing like sales funnels, whereas I'm still kind of learning all of that. I've got more of that technical background, that HTML, the CSS, some of the server background stuff, and Imogen doesn't have that. So we have our strengths and our weaknesses to kind of, help each other out. Because I mean, some people are good at one thing and some people are better at others. And um, it's just nice to have someone who can help you where you're not as strong.
Mhm.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
feel like
definitely.
we need a dating app for this, like a Tinder app for finding accountability partners. So if anybody wants to make that,
I,
that
I
would be
think
useful.
I think it comes from having conversations as well. So if you're in groups and you're talking to people, and certain people might stand out in your that you notice more than others,
Hmm.
and perhaps you've had a conversation about something where either they've helped you, you've helped them, and organically that can gather momentum. And I'm very much one because I speak to different people um, on a regular basis, um, not necessarily on a fixed basis like Leanne. And I do have an accountability buddy in the UK, David Hibbert, who I speak to a bit like just pick up the phone and call. And I think that the key is that every person you deal with, you have a slightly different relationship with. So it's like when you have a bunch of friends, you speak to different people about different things, don't you? And it's just the same with accountability. So um, the thing you have to be careful of is that you're doing too much talking with other people and not enough work.
Yeah.
That's really great, but you just have to manage your time carefully. So I don't think it's appropriate to just message someone that you don't really know well and say, "Hey, do you want to be accountable with me?" That's a bit like dating. You wouldn't do
Yeah.
that, would you?
You
So
want to get
Hmm.
married?
Yeah. No, I think what you said is it makes a lot of sense. Like it needs to almost be organic in a way.
Yeah.
And different people like they need different things when they're looking for any kind of accountability. Like myself, for example, if Kyle was to tell me, "Hey, or like keep reminding me or keep telling me you've got this, you need to do this," I'm incredibly stubborn and I wouldn't do it because he's telling me to. And I think that's why Kyle and I work so well together is that, anything that he says or I say to him, it's always just suggestion. It's always just pure
Hmm.
help. But some people need more of a structure. They need more of like a rigid guide that helps them set goals and stick to them. And I think like finding that in an accountability partner is really important as well.